You can see your feet. Yeah? Describe them to me. Are you wearing anything on your feet?
No.
No. And as you look down at your feet, I want you to look at the ground or the floor that you're on and tell me, and it'll just be a knowing. Are you inside or outside?
Outside.
You're outside. Very good. And now I want you to tell me, is it day or is it night?
Day.
It's daytime. And I want you now, I have to do this, it's getting energy in. I want you now to be standing on those feet, and as you stand on those feet and you rock yourself from the left to the right, as you rock from the left to the right like a pendulum, I want you to bring that story down. Bring that story down and all the emotions that go with it. And as I'm speaking about emotions, I want you to have a sense of your body and tell me, are you male or female?
Male.
You're male. And knowing that you can see yourself from different angles, describe yourself to me. What do you look like?
So, I have long black hair.
Long black hair, very good.
I seem to be half human and half ape. Ape sort of features.
8 features, yeah.
I do have, I'm wearing furs.
And tell me, do you have a name? Just hear your name being called. What is your name?
Ton.
Tom?
T-U-N, ton.
T-U-N. Ton, thank you for coming and working with us this evening. Ton, I want you to put one foot in front of the other and just walk around this space. And as you're walking, going deeper and deeper into that story, I want you to tell me, and it'll just be a knowing, what country are you in?
I'm just on the earth, the original earth.
The original earth. Very good. And in a moment I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I do, you'll see some numbers in your mind, and that'll be the year that you lived on earth. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1. What year is it there, Ton?
Eons ago.
Eons. So Ton, I want you to look around and tell me, do you sense that you're on your own or you're with others?
I'm with my bear.
You're with your bear.
And we're alone.
And you're alone. So tell me the story of you then, Ton. Do you always live alone with this bear?
Yes.
We
walk the earth.
You walk the earth? What is the purpose of you walking the earth then?
I'm an original earth keeper.
You're an original earth keeper? And these
walk about preparing the ley lines and power places.
Preparing the ley lines?
Repairing the ley lines.
Repairing the ley lines. Very good. So they obviously got out of line.
There's a whole lot of chaos going on with earthquakes and volcanoes.
Earthquakes and volcanoes.
The air is polluted with ash and dust. It's a reset.
It's a reset. And are there many of you on Earth at this time doing this task? So tell me, when you plan to come to Earth, I want you to take me to the scene just before you entered Earth and describe to me what was happening, why you planned to come to Earth.
There was chaos. Everything was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
There was no order. And we were sent to restore order and calm the chaos.
Very good, yeah. So, what I'd like to do now is, I'd like you to travel to the people that arranged all of this for you to come down to Earth and ask them about the mission. Why do they need to come to Earth to alter it? What's happening on Earth?
So, the Earth had just finished cooling down and forming
Finished cooling
itself,
down
and forming itself.
and forming itself. So it was the very beginning of Earth. Mm-hmm.
Plants had just started to grow.
Very good. Tell me more.
And we've come to put order in the chaos.
Mm-hmm. When you say we have come, where did you come from?
Other dimensions.
Other dimensions? Oh, yeah. So are there many dimensions with other beings on that come to Earth?
There are quite a few dimensions, but then sub-dimensions within the dimensions.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Layers.
Very good. So I want to ask you a question, as you were one of the first Earth keepers here. Is that in connection with what he does now, with his purpose today?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So he's still on the same path, resonating the same vibration.
Similar.
I want to ask about the elementals. Were the elementals around at that time?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Describe some elementals to me and their personalities.
Well, they're just various interdimensional beings.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have labels, but they do have jobs.
Describe some of those jobs for me.
So they help to propagate plants, create rocks, trees,
Mm-hmm.
help water flow,
Very good. Mm-hmm.
animals, nurture animals into life.
Interesting. And I want to know about the higher realms that are helping. Is there more than one dimension that's supporting Earth at this time?
The other dimensions are just watching what we're doing
Why are they just watching and not helping?
because they've told us what we need to do and we're doing it, but they're observing.
They're observing, yeah. Do they have permission to support us or interfere, or is it
No, they can only
no
observe.
permission? Thought so. I just got that message.
Only
that's
those that incarnated are able to do things
Uh-huh.
in this dimension.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've incarnated on Earth, and you can do things then. So describe the kind of things that you do.
So I work with dragon energy,
Dragon energy.
the ley lines, and ensuring that the energies are flowing correctly
And
and in
flow.
the right places. There's no
Mhm.
blockages.
So does this have an effect on other planetary systems and dimensions if we're not flowing right?
If I was on another planet, that could be the case, yes.
Yeah. Mhm. So I want to ask a question about higher realms or council chambers, and I want to ask, do we have permission to speak with an elder from a council chamber of light today?
I will try.
Mm-hmm. Go drifting, floating, deeper, 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 travelling through time and space, drifting, floating, travelling all that way to find the knowledge from the elders, drifting through time and space. Be there now. Describe to me what you see.
So there's a big glass palace in front of me.
A glass palace. And what does that represent?
It's a place of learning, a university.
Place of learning. When you say like a university, is it like the what we would describe as the Akashic Records, or is it something similar or totally different?
Totally different.
Describe the difference then.
Well, I'm outside at the moment looking in, and it's a futuristic glass palace. The Akashic Records may be in there, I don't know at this stage.
So what I want you to do is I want you to find that group of elders now. So go travelling with your mind, drifting and floating to where those group of elders are now. And I want you to be there now in front of them. How many are there?
13.
Why 13? What's the special number 13?
Because there has to be an odd number when voting.
Voting, Well, now that you're in front of them, what I want you to do is I want you to look at each and every one of them and describe them to me. Are they in human form? Are they light? Are they animals? What do they look like?
They're various.
Various?
Some are light, some are aliens, some are similarish to humans. Different colours, different races.
And as you glance from the left to the right, I want you now to focus on each one individually, one at a time. Just allow your mind to focus, glancing from one to the other. And as you look at them and you focus on them, is there one that stands out more than the rest?
Yes.
Describe them to me.
It's a bright white light.
Bright white light.
Sitting in the centre.
In the centre.
Or a ring.
And what's his role?
I suppose in a way you could call him the prime creator.
Prime creator. So now what I want you to do is I want you to focus on that prime creator, knowing that you can telepathically communicate with him. And I want you to invite him with this question and ask him, what is the message that he wants to give us tonight? What message would he like to pass on to us?
That we are going through a great reset.
Through a reset?
And we're here to rise above the fear.
To rise above fear. Tell me about fear. Who prefers fear on this earth?
The fear of being enslaved, the fear of dying, the fear of somebody wronging us.
Who instilled that fear on earth?
We did.
And what was the reason that we chose to make the population fear?
We didn't choose, but members of the population were hijacked.
Members were hijacked?
Into attempting to rule and rise above others.
So a bit of a mutiny?
No. It was more about moving into negativity away from the positivity of the prime creator.
Okay. So I want to ask about the shift that everybody is talking about in this present time. So ask your member of council there, ask him about the shift and what we need to know.
So we have to go through this chaos. People have been sent here to stir the chaos.
Yeah?
And it's about allowing people to come back to source. But they have free will, so only those that wish to come back to source will come, the others will remain.
Very good.
People will raise their vibration and resonate at a higher level than those that choose not to.
So
they will become distant from them.
So ask him what is coming for us then. If we were to look into the future, why is this shift coming? Look into the future.
The shift is coming because the earth has already risen, and to remain on it we need to raise our vibration. Otherwise we will all go back to source.
I want to ask about these flares that are happening at the moment and coming down to earth. Is that significant? Ask the elder.
The light that is being sent to earth at the moment is to help Gaia to raise her vibration even further and to help her to shake the fleas off of her back.
So how as a community can we support raising the vibration on earth to help Mother Gaia?
To be kind to earth and Gaia, to be kind to the animals that are on it, to be kind to each other.
Very good.
To live by the law of one.
Explain to me the law of one.
It's unconditional love, and in being in service to others and helping each other to love and grow and to overcome the fear.
I just want you to pause there and relax and just stay in that vibration. Anybody got any questions that we want?
How do we